Good morning. Today is Daily Cyber number 75. Okay, so try to get you caught up. This weekend was really busy, and I'm going to ask you first, what did you do this weekend? What fun and exciting things did you work on? For me, just a quick snapshot, had my Honda Honda Civic into the shop, had some tint issues in the back. It started to bubble over the fall and winter, and I never got it repaired. Then what happened was I had to do that now because it's hard to see out of. And as I was getting repaired, what happened was the defrosting strips were actually fused to the tint. So as they were using their chemicals and trying to peel off the tint with the defrosting strips were coming off. So it ended up I had to get the defrosting strips removed. So that was a big job this weekend that I had to get done. What else did I work on? You'll see behind me, I'm actually collecting hats. So I've had some baseball caps over the years and started to kind of build a little collection. But what happened was I had them all over the place, so they're hard to get to and trying to wear them and see them all properly. So this weekend I actually found a solution of like kind of a do-it-yourself solution of hanging hats properly and making them look nice and clean. So if you know anyone that has baseball caps, any company, anything like that, send me a message, comment below. I'm looking at kind of just collecting more, and I'll give someone props if they send me any hats. You can always go to my website, www.knssconsulting.com. If you have a hat you want to send me, that's perfect, and then I'll just give you props as I'm doing the videos, or I might even be wearing it. Who knows? But yeah, I'll thank you through the video because now I'm starting to get more gear and stuff like that. So like Joby and Peak Design and all these great stuff. So just like to thank people as the people are giving me stuff and as I'm working with different companies. And just because I find this is a relationship type environment that we need to be in, is we always have to look out for each other and help each other as much as we can, because you don't know, and studying cybersecurity, as we know, right? You don't know the relationship that you're building. Is it going to be true, authentic relationship? Is it going to provide value? Are you going to look out for each other? So my goal in doing this video is to show transparency of how I'm going through this journey, so that you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly. What else am I working on today? I'm just going to do some studying in a couple minutes. I wanted to get this video, start my video log for today. What I'm going to be studying is data security, static environment hosts, static environment security, authentication services and protocols, authentication methods, and hopefully get through authentication models. If I do that, then I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more videos to go through this week to review, and then practice test, and then woohoo! Hopefully I'm ready to write the CompTIA Security Plus and get that underway, so I can start working on ethical hacking and penetration testing. All right, really working on that, because I'm really gonna got the theory down as much as possible. And don't get me wrong, I mean, if I'm not using it day in and day out, and that's why I'm reviewing so much, I'm gonna lose it. So it's kind of trying to keep up with it and keep going. Thank you so much for everyone that's been commenting and providing their feedback, their insight, advice, whatever that may be. Thank you so much. I just want to say I appreciate that. I know there's lots of people watching the videos as I'm doing the video logs, so I hope you're getting some value, some context from this. What else did I want to quickly talk about this morning? Mindset. There's so much going on in this world, from Donald Trump, the United States, to the economy, to finances, to relationships, you name it. Do your best to look after yourself in the sense of working out, eating right, and then developing yourself. If that's personal development, if that's studying, even if you do 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour a day, keep doing it, compound it. Right? Set an appointment, a time for yourself that you do it each and every day, Monday to Friday, if possible. If you want to go that little extra mile and then do it on Saturday and Sunday, that's awesome. But keep doing it, keep compounding it, because what happens is it's going to build. And as you can see, I went from scoring around 60 or 70 in my exams and my practice test. Now I'm in the 80s, and I want to be just before. I'm hoping to be in the 90s, and then when I go, if any curveballs are thrown, I'm not going to be completely thrown off, because I'm going to know as much as I can going to that test. And I mean, I can't be perfect. There's so much information I'm going to forget. But what it brings back to yourself is that keep developing, keep growing. There's such a need for competent people that want to do better, want to grow and keep learning and keep developing. Because companies, from what I'm hearing, and if you're only a company, correct me if I'm wrong, you're always looking for people that are striving to be, better, always working to that next level. So that's where I'm at, and I recommend that if you take the time and you do that, it'll help you in so many different ways. One, it can help you in your job, your current position, learn more and be more valuable. Two, it can help you move up in your company. Maybe you're a consultant, provide more value to your clients. We all look at, revenue, money, income, profits. Having more value provides more value to your company that you might work for, or your clients, which then that means more revenue is going to come in, right? Personal and business, however you want to look at it. So just keep developing yourself, keep growing, and you're going to see it. You can't go wrong with learning and development. It's always going to be a lesson. And I look at it in this way too. If you go through a challenge, you go through a hardship, you have a problem, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to identify it as, it's a learning experience. Yes, it might suck. Yes, it might be frustrating. You might be going, oh, I hate doing this. But if you sit back and analyze and go, okay, what caused this problem? What was happening? Okay, what could have been different in this problem? And ask yourself really good, deep questions. How could I have made this different? How could I have done this better? And then what happens, you're going to come through a learning experience that you're now, when this situation may come in the future, if it does, then you're able to deal with it better because now you've done kind of a debriefing of the last situation, and now oh, that situation came up, I did that last time, it didn't work, created great problems. Now I learned what to do, and now I'm going to go this way. And if you don't know, ask people around you, right? Because there's going to be people around you that, if not know someone that does know, right? I know that's a little kind of wordy, but think about it. All of us at one point in time have dealt with some situation. Now, it might not be you personally, it might be someone you know, but if you work with your community or your network, then what happens is, when you ask, people go, oh, I dealt with this, and this is how I got through it. And you get enough feedback, you do enough research, then all of a sudden, you can Google this and YouTube it as well. Right? You get enough research, and then you're going to be like, okay, so this is how I can streamline it, not maybe run into that problem or challenge, or if I do run into that problem or challenge, how to deal with it very quickly so I can keep moving on, progressing. So that's really kind of my insight for this morning. A little bit of a rant, but I want to get going and studying. And I see it right now. It's 10:30. Thank you again for commenting. I'm going to take you throughout my day. Hopefully this afternoon I'll be able to get some golfing because I have a tournament coming up. But that's it for this morning, and I will see you a little bit later. So I just finished a round of golf. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Now, you got a little bit of a shaky camera here because I'm holding my hand. But not as bad as I thought. So I got lessons tomorrow, and I got lessons tomorrow, and then I got a tournament coming up soon. So really excited, really getting my golf game down for this year. Plus, got some studying to do, trying to learn about radius. Trying to think of the different terms. Radius, Kibros. Got to get my hands on those ones and get down. So those are ones I have to work on right now. Few people walking by. I'm kind of wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, I gotta get that different authentication protocols down. That's really kind of trapping me up right now. So I gotta review that tomorrow. What else? What else do I have to do? That's about it. That's mostly what I studied. I'm gonna try to go home now, study maybe an hour of Python, and then call it a night. Just I want to make sure, like I tell you guys, stay consistent. Make sure that I'm on it each and every day. Making sure that I'm compounding my knowledge. So I'm gonna go home and study. Actually, probably on my way home, I'm able to listen to it in the car. So I'm gonna do that now. Listen to about a 20-minute, half an hour of Python, and just kind of keep going. But one thing that, yeah, like I said, is catching me up is I access protocols and the encryption. So I got to go over those ones again just to make sure I know them. AES, DES, Kerberos. I'm trying to think of the other ones, but yeah, I just got to review them because I don't know them inside and out. And I think the one problem is, to be honest with you, to be completely transparent, I don't work with them. So, oh shit, there's lightning. So I'm gonna get going. That's the end of my video for today. Don't forget over here, software is hackable and being connected is vulnerable. I will see you next video.